Welcome to Fun Facts Daily, your source for just the good stuff. Monday through Friday, we're bringing fun facts and news you can use, all carefully curated to uplift and inform. So give yourself a break, relax, and learn something awesome in just a few minutes every day. Hi everyone, I'm your host Kyle Wood. Today, we'll be learning all about shoes. But before we get into the facts, let's warm up our brains with a little challenge to see if you can tell truth from fiction. Consider this. High-heeled shoes were originally designed for men and were a symbol of masculinity and status. What do you think? Is that an actual fact or too good to be true? Take some time to think about it. I'll reveal the truth at the end of this episode. Now for our word of the day. Today's word of the day is aglet. An aglet is that small plastic or metal sheath at the end of a shoelace or cord. Its primary purpose is to prevent the fibers of the lace or cord from unraveling, and it also makes it easier to hold the lace and feed it through eyelets or other openings. The word aglet comes from the Middle French word aiguillette, which means small needle or pin, derived from aiguille, which means needle. This makes perfect sense because an aglet functions much like a sewing needle, guiding the lace through the holes on the shoes. While today most aglets are simple plastic tips, historically they were sometimes made of metal and could be quite elaborate and ornamental. Now for today's high five, our top 5 fun facts about shoes. Number 1, the oldest known leather shoe is over 5,500 years old, discovered remarkably preserved in a cave in Armenia. This ancient moccasin-like shoe, known as the Areni I shoe, was found by archaeologists in 2008. It was made from a single piece of cowhide shaped to fit the wearer's foot and was laced along seams at the front and back. The shoe was stuffed with grass, possibly as an insulator or to maintain its shape, and was radiocarbon dated to around 3500 BCE. This makes it older than Stonehenge and even the Egyptian pyramids. The shoe was likely worn on the right foot and is roughly equivalent to a modern woman's US size 7. The cool, dry conditions of the cave, along with a covering of sheep dung, helped to preserve it so exceptionally well for millennia. Its discovery provided invaluable insights into the shoemaking techniques and daily lives of people from that era. Number 2. The first pair of sneakers designed specifically for left and right feet didn't appear until 1818 in the United States. Before the early 19th century, most shoes were made on straight lasts, meaning there was no difference between the left and right shoe. They were identical. This undoubtedly made for a less comfortable foot. The concepts of rights and lefts in footwear emerged gradually, but the first rubber-soled shoes, which were the precursor to modern sneakers and were called plimsolls, started to be manufactured with this distinction. These early athletic shoes, often with canvas uppers and rubber soles, were a significant step forward in comfort and practicality for leisure and sports. The term sneakers reportedly came about because the rubber soles allowed wearers to walk around quietly or sneak, unlike the hard-soled dress shoes of the time. Just imagine the discomfort of wearing those old shoes that didn't conform to the natural asymmetries of your feet. Number 3. Basketball star Chuck Taylor was a trailblazer for athlete-endorsed sneakers, lending his name to a shoe that's still iconic today. While celebrity endorsements are common now, back in the early 20th century, it was a novel concept. In 1921, Converse hired basketball player Charles Chuck Taylor as a salesman and ambassador. He traveled across the United States promoting the Converse All-Star basketball shoe, which had been introduced in 1917. Taylor suggested design changes to improve the shoe's flexibility and support, and by 1932, his signature was added to the All-Star ankle patch, officially making it the Chuck Taylor All-Star. This marked one of the earliest and most successful instances of an athlete endorsing and having their name become synonymous with a specific shoe model, paving the way for countless future collaborations. Number 4. Nike owes a significant part of its early success and iconic sole design to a common kitchen appliance, a waffle iron. This surprising innovation came from Nike co-founder Bill Bowerman, who was also a track and field coach at the University of Oregon. In the early 1970s, Bowerman was determined to create a running shoe that was lighter and had better traction on various surfaces, especially the new artificial track at Hayward Field. The eureka moment reportedly struck him at breakfast with his wife in 1971 as he stared at their family waffle iron. He realized the waffle pattern could create a lightweight sole with excellent grip. Bowerman famously commandeered the waffle iron and poured urethane into it, initially ruining the appliance, but eventually succeeding in creating a prototype for the waffle sole. This innovative design, patented in 1974, featured raised nubs that provided traction without the need for traditional heavy spikes. The Waffle Trainer became a bestseller and revolutionized athletic footwear, helping to propel the fledgling company into the global sportswear giant Nike that we know today. And our fifth and final fun fact for today, the Netherlands is home to the largest collection of shoes in the world with over 25,000 pairs. The International Shoe Museum in Waalwijk, Netherlands, boasts an incredible collection showcasing footwear from all corners of the globe and across different historical periods. The museum highlights the evolution of shoe design, materials, and cultural significance. From ancient sandals to futuristic designs, the collection offers a comprehensive look at how shoes reflect societal changes, technological advancements, fashion trends, and even individual identities. It's a testament to the fact that shoes are more than just practical items. They're artifacts of human history and creativity. Now for some news you can use. Want to keep your shoes smelling fresh without resorting to harsh chemical sprays? Try using dry tea bags. Place a couple of dry tea bags into your shoes and leave them overnight. Black tea works particularly well due to the tannins. The tea bags are naturally absorbent and will help to soak up moisture and neutralize odors. The tannins in the tea bags also help to kill bacteria, which are often the source of unpleasant smells. It's a simple, inexpensive, and natural way to deodorize your footwear. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. Earlier, I asked you to consider whether it's true that high-heeled shoes were originally designed for men. Well, if you thought that sounded a little off, I got news for you. That's a fact. Historically, heels were not about fashion or gender as we see them today, but about practicality and a bit of status. In the 10th century, Persian cavalrymen wore heels to help secure their feet in stirrups, allowing them to stand up and shoot their bows and arrows more effectively while on horseback. This association with horsemanship and warfare gave heels a masculine, powerful connotation. European aristocrats later adopted heels in the late 16th and 17th centuries to appear taller and more formidable, and it was a clear marker of wealth and status, as only those who didn't need to do manual labor could afford to wear such impractical footwear for daily life. It wasn't until later that women began wearing heels, and eventually men largely abandoned them as they became increasingly associated with female fashion. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about shoes with me today. And if you did, please do me a favor, leave a kind rating or review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Good Pods, or wherever you're listening. And be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily and tune in every weekday for even more fun facts. Fun Facts Daily is an Airwave Media podcast. It was written, recorded, mixed, and edited by me, Kyle Wood. Thanks for sharing a part of your day with me. Be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily on your favorite podcast app so you can keep the good stuff coming your way every day. And if you like the show, please do me a favor and leave a kind rating, review, or just tell your friends about it.